Perfect.
All right, so pal, question of the week. When it comes to like training in jiu-jitsu, you get to a certain point, like maybe you're competing like at a higher level, you know, in the room with guys, and the learning curve is just really sharp. It's hard to, you know, if you're a white belt, like maybe taking the next step up to a blue or rolling with a purple, and sometimes that learning, it can be like, you know, maybe like emotionally taxing, or it could be discouraging.
Mentally discouraging.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for, you know, anybody who's training and they just can't like turn the corner on the next, and maybe they feel like they plateaued, like how to get over that sharp learning curve in jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, when you feel like you plateau, show up. When you feel, oh, so-and-so is just smashing everything I throw at them, show up. That's the only way to get better. Like, it's going to have an effect on everybody because like we all do the same techniques in here, right?
Yeah.
Except the guys who step out of their comfort zone and drill extra. That go over old stuff, bringing it back to the new stuff. Old stuff, bringing it back to the new stuff. So they're constantly going through. The guys who drill the most and the guys who actually apply it during training are the ones that are going to succeed the fastest.
Yeah, as opposed to maybe like going to your same like five or six. Yeah.
If you're having anyway, I say stripper heels. So yeah, like you said, if it's the 5 moves that you're always doing, you have to like get out of that. Because granted, yeah, we all train the same moves, but we don't all use them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we may be doing back attacks, but you just want to go to your normal arm bars.
Or your one back attack that you do versus trying to sequence everything together.
Broaden your game.
Yeah, broaden your game.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing too. Like, it's the same thing for me too. It's like I was working with Joe the last couple nogis, just all footlocks. Like I was telling you, okay, it's all heel hooks. Like I know how to defend them well, but it's escaping them smoothly like I do every other position.
Yeah.
Is where the transitions, how fast people transition as we would transitioning to the back, and it's just going through and just sucking at it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what you're supposed to do.
Do you think that there's a difference when you're saying, okay, I'm gonna put aside my
go-tos,
my A game, my go-tos, and I know I'm gonna walk into failure, but that's okay because I'm trying to, you know, to water this little seed of a technique until it can grow into a tree.
Yeah, and that's where a lot of people don't understand where the learning curves happen. Yeah, if there's a learning curve, if somebody's constantly defending your sit-up guard in the gi and they keep smashing it, now it's time to either adjust that technique, ask your coach, adjust. If it doesn't work, chain it with something. Go to the next one.
Yeah.
Or figure out how to get back to restart, how to get back to the De La Hiva from a sit-up guard if they smash you to the side. You know, there's always something to do because there's always like different variations too. That's why I said we always work in here, the fundamental entrance and stuff like that to each technique. Get it down, and then if Joe or somebody, one of the higher level guys, will give you a variation they like, then try it.
So like transitioning from a position you don't want to be and finding the chain into, let's say, the De La Hiva where you would like to be, and just finding the different pathways back to that one technique.
Yeah, as long as you, like, if your goal was to stay on that game but just evolve it, do that. But if it's getting smushed every way you turn, then add another sequence that goes with it it becomes your bubble becomes bigger, and it slowly gets bigger. But the problem is, I think a lot of people just get so fixated on like, you know, certain techniques or only using their A game. Yeah, it'll work on all the white belts. Or if you're a white belt yourself, go back with the white belts, and once you get hit it on everybody, go back up to the blues and keep going back down the chain, back up the chain. As far as rank goes, people you can try it on that are not as knowledgeable, just to kind of build the confidence in the technique, and then say, okay, it works. Okay, with resistance. Now let me add somebody who knows a little bit more technically to add more variables to the defense, and it makes you. You know, that's how it was for me. I remember being in the shower after class, being like, man, so-and-so smashed me. Damn, this just smashed me. You know, it was the same thing with the footlock stuff, too. It was the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just a growing thing, you know?
So you're saying maybe taking a step back, looking at your game, what's working, what's not working, and maybe setting aside that sort of your main primary moves.
Yeah.
And focusing on developing your game. It might be in the same position, but it's a different variation or a different move or a different, direction that you're taking.
Yeah, exactly. And then from there, you kind of, for us, that's why we film everything so you can watch yourself, And then if it doesn't work, then you got to make some adjustments, Yeah. So it's good to watch yourself roll.
Watch your rolls.
That's why we've been doing it forever.
Years.
Yeah.
Years on years.
Years on years. Yeah. Okay.
All right, Samal, thank you.
All right.